Alright, welcome back to another episode of watching Slegnir, a Nord Mercenary who has recently joined the Khuzait. And as you can see, we're doing pretty well here. We have still a lot of land. We are at war with Sturgia. We're also at war with the Southern Empire. There's quite a lot going on right now. Akasir is really under heat with its villages being raided, and they're currently sieging the place. We're counter-sieging Syronea. Hope that goes well. I really don't know how that's going to turn out. We got 1,600 troops against 800, and then up here the Sturgeons are actually sieging Khuzait Castle. Just before we left off in the last episode, we actually were defending Khuzait from a big 1,200 man army. So we're going to jump in here today. I'm going to try and break into the castle, and at least we will be able to stop one offensive, because the Khuzait are doing well, but they are under fire a lot right now. This is it's just a very busy war front that we're on right now. So we'll jump in here. Don't assault the siege camp. We're going to break into help the defenders. We will lose 21 troops. Alright, so let's just hold up. Get rid of that ballista. In case you don't know, ballistas are absolute rubbish. Oh shite, they're already attacking us. Okay, so we didn't get time to build anything. They got one tower and a battering ram. Let's just jump in. Alright, okay, let's look around. So I like this castle, and we did just defend it last time. So I think we're going to have a pretty good idea of what to be doing. I do tend to start at the moment, it's my new thing, I just start by putting everyone into a single group just to begin the battle. This is only a thing I do during sieges, because it just helps with organisation. As you might know... Oh shite, what happened there? As you might know, the AI does like to just take control of your troops in a very annoying way, so I just like to put them into one group at the very start. Now, let's see, infantry will go there. I'm just putting them here for the moment. I like to take them down off the walls because they're not much use up there. That's a regular catapult. What was that? That was... I can't tell if that was a fire catapult or not. Hopefully we've got at least one fire catapult today, so we're not as well equipped as we were last time against the 1,200. Oh my god, I hope it is not all stone catapults. That's going to make this extremely difficult. Okay, so we've only got 3. And I haven't fully checked out the catapult over here up on this tower, so we run across. The good thing about fighting against Sturgia or defending against them is they just never seem to bring enough archers, and their archers are actually the worst in the game. So that doesn't mean that they're terrible, by the way. It's just, you know, just marginally they are the worst in the game. Thank God we've got something. Let me on here. We have to try and destroy at least one of their ways of entry here, one of their points of entry. So what kind of distance are we looking at? Something like that for the battering ram. We went way too far. Alright, sometimes you got to throw a little tester out there just to see if that works. But let me see. I am a small bit worried, I won't lie. This is going to be quite difficult to kind of guarantee that we stop the battering ram. Oh my god, okay. I'm nearly at the point now where I think we might just give up on trying to stop the battering ram. I think it's possibly just pointless. Alright, let's hope for this. Too far, you're joking me. Okay, I'm very quickly giving up hope. Because literally, if they have 3 points of entry, I'm not looking forward to defending against them here. Oh, okay, we destroyed their siege. At least we did. We destroyed their siege tower. Let's just attack the people for this one. Lovely. Alright, I'm going to take a bomb with me. I'm going to throw that down on the battering ram. The only problem is we got a big risky wall walk here. If they fire up enough arrows, they will hit me, and it just takes 1 arrow for me to drop this bomb, so let's hope I don't get hit, not even once. Oh god, okay, the guy beside me got hit. That's actually fucking terrifying. Throw that right there. The problem is it's a bit... Oh no, it's a big long walk, and we just can't. We can't destroy that tower. Okay, so we got 2 points of entry. They're going to throw some ladders up here. Besides that, they're going to come in the main entrance. Let me out, you dirty bastards. Alright, so try and push down through these fellas. Fucking... Oh, you absolute pricks. Okay, I only lost 5 health. I probably have that perk that allows me to take less fall damage. They're defending at the gate here. We need to get archers on a good position. It's best if I can kind of use my archers in like a multi-use kind of fashion, if that makes sense. Meaning, let's see. I'll try and position them a bit better. This is not good. Okay, I'm going to get up there. So infantry, let's just see. Right, infantry for the moment. I'm going to split you into 2 groups, but for now, Infantry is going standing there. I need my archers in a good position where... Okay, so they've already got a few over here in a line position. I need a few fellas who are at a high point that can actually shoot in through that tunnel, but at the same time, fellas who can shoot up on that wall. I'm just going to split the archers in two. You know what? It's the best option. Right, so let's say something like that. Okay, let's see here. So the best place for the archers to shoot on the wall is up here. And they will still have a good angle if the enemy comes in on the right side a little bit. So it still won't be too bad. Then more archers up here on a kind of a high ground. Honestly, you know where I'm going to put them? I'm going to put them here. I don't feel amazing about this, but it's good enough. Good enough for the most. Some of them are very far back is the problem. Alright, let's do that again. Something like this. Because I don't want to interfere with these archers, you know, I don't want to crowd them all together. Alright, so they have broken in the main entrance. Let's split those infantry in two. Right, so let's see. 20. You want to go for like something like 27? Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so the first group, everybody's in a square. All infantry are in squares, and I want that first group. I'll place them back here for a second. The second group are gonna... Literally, they're just there to guard the staircase. That's the only thing I want them for. Let's see. Archers are doing the rest of the job here. Plenty sturgeons are actually getting through. They won't get much further, though. That's the good news. Let me see. We still have plenty archers here down on the ground, and that's the most... Probably the best position for them to be in. So... Position these, this infantry square a lot better. Hold on for 2 seconds. We want to push them up. We want to fully occupy the right side of the entrance. That means that I'm going to encourage them to come along here. If I can get the sturgeons to break in on this side, we've got archers shooting in their backs. These archers are shooting up here. But, you know, maybe I should remove these archers here. Maybe I should... Yeah. Right, these archers, they're changing their position. Let me see. Shit, I don't know where to position them, actually. I'm going to position them something like... This is not working. Yeah, it's not working. Hold on. Something like this. They're going to be mega close. Up, it's just they're basically just shooting at point blank range at these guys. And they'll also be able to shoot at these fellas, so it's perfect. As you can see, though, my infantry. These are my infantry. They're all tier 1s. That's what's scary about this. We're at number 3-1 in this siege. We do have a good defensive position, kind of, but they got 2 points of entry. Chances are this is not going to go too well for us. I mean, okay, it's all kill spam. It's all kill spam for the moment. But let me just check how my boys are here. 25. That means one of them died. These are actually good. Okay, this is actually a group of good, tough infantry. Okay, I don't know why all the good fellas got put here and the weak fellas got put here, but anyways, let's see what happens. My archers are in a good position. Yeah, now we just kind of... I'm just going to go up and join them up here on the wall, see how it goes. Got a couple of throwing axes with me today, so I might try and see... Okay, lovely. You know what? Firebombs. Firebombs. Forgot all about that. That's one guaranteed way to get so many kills here today. Really weak troops up here, unfortunately, on the wall. But my archers are helping them out, I'm sure. Let's run up now and just see what the story is. Fuck! They used all the bloody firebombs. It could have been legendary if I just threw a few down onto those men down there. Let's just have a look. Throw an axe. Their shields are ready for me today anyways. I'm not getting very far. This fella, I don't know how you're still alive. Like, I mean, you've got no protection up here. They are going to be shooting at the men, you know. Taking out a rock anyways like this, and I'll fire it at them. Come over here. This does very little damage compared to the firebombs. Oh my god, I killed one guy. Alright, that's kind of rubbish. Throw another axe. Yeah, the shields are doing a great job today. Ah, Jesus, okay. I can't get through. So better off using the... Are they retreating? You're kidding me. No way, look at this. Full retreat. Alright, boys, that's it. Okay, well, you know what that means? We just held the line for long enough. They eventually broke. The morale broke. That's what it is. Look at that. Lovely. Incredible. Alright. 400 kills versus 100. Okay, lovely. So this was kind of a short siege, but you know... Alright, okay. Because I genuinely was worried for a while there. I do feel like, you know, if they pushed hard enough, and actually managed to reach these fellas, this is like this is a nothing defense. This is really, really bad, you know. The archers would help us out a lot, though. Okay, we're done. So this guy, Oracles of the Eleftherae, he has all of his gear changed up. Look at him, he's wearing Sturgeon Nordic clothes. That's because I have the cultural identity mod on, and it's good for most of your regular troops. You're free to go. But with the other guys, the mercenaries, they basically just wear the gear attached to whatever kingdom they're serving. So he just starts changing his gear. He clearly was serving the Nord recently. Well, no, he's serving the Sturgeons currently. That's what's going on. So that's what he's doing there. Alright, so let's just see. I'll just get the mouse out and clear my way through all these. Lovely. Alright, so. Alright, so here I am in Khuzait Castle. We've protected them again. I must only just leave straight away, I think. Let's have a gawk around here. There's a huge storm going on around Makeb. All these sieges are still on the go. Khuzait Castle. I'm going to make my way down to Syronea, and I'm going to see how things are. The siege still seems quite early, so at the same time, I'm tempted to see what will happen. Yeah, Khuzait is 100% going to be lost, but if we get there in time, you know, we could save them. So I'm going to try and get to Khuzait. I do have boats as well, so I could sail across. I'm going to go to Khuzait first. Syronea, they're going to have lots of losses, but they probably will take it. So I'm going to head to Khuzait, then I'll end up in Syronea. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so right now we're outside of Syronea. There was two big southern armies approaching us. We clearly won the siege. I didn't get here before that finished, but Khuzait could not be saved. It was over there. It was basically gone before I had basically joined up. So Adok and Khuzait Castle are, of course, they're native Khuzait lands, but they're taken by the southern Imperials. Right now I'm going to jump into Syronea. I've got my boats outside. As you can see there, that's my fleet. And these two armies, that's going to be about 1,100 men coming up to siege us. If we jump in here, we have, I think, if I just check, what do we have? We have about 400 defenders, so 400 against 1,100 should be easy. But I'm going to wait now and let them come over here and approach us. Let's speed this up. Okay, so they might not even siege with the full force. Right, okay. Well, it's looking pretty optimistic now at the start. Throw on a few of these fire bombs, fire catapults all on there. We can pretty much speed this up mega fast. I have that better time mod, lets me go a lot faster. So we of course get the head start. They don't get to build their siege engines for a little while they're setting up their camp. And we already got two catapults set up. They're doing the battering ram. We have our third siege tower, our fire catapult. And they're attacking now while we only have these three here. Okay, so it's 1150 versus 400. I should be able to defend this. It should be easy enough, but the problem is Syronea is a long straight wall, which means it's actually a horrible, horrible town to defend in a siege. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to do the same thing I always do, because really I just don't want anyone getting up on those walls. It's the main thing. Alright, so all infantry there. Let's say all archers can go there. Move that archer group over. Perfect. Alright, so I have a very, very small group today. Jesus, okay, very few troops. So let's just see what we're working with here. So at the moment we do got a tower and a siege, a battering ram. So basically we got a tower and a battering ram to be fighting off. We got three of these fire catapults. They're located here and there, but not all the way at the bottom. Okay. Right, okay. So let's just see what we can do here. Okay. I'm going to take over. I'm going to try and just focus on the battering ram. I have defended in previous campaigns in Syronea, and I've just noticed that, you know, the guys in the fire catapults, they tend to just pretend that the siege engine just isn't there, basically. They tend to just act like there's no siege engine, you know, they just attack the people, basically. So it's I think I'm pretty much going to have to destroy a siege tower and a battering ram by myself, which means I'm probably going to fail, honestly. But I will always go for the battering ram first, because, you know, the siege tower, it can reach the walls. It can let a few people on. We did do quite a bit of... Oh, we did a lot of damage there. Okay, that was good. The siege tower, it can let a few people on, and you can destroy it, like, after it's reached the walls already. But with the battering ram, you just don't want that thing to even touch the gate, because it is trying to destroy the gate. I think that actually went through the battering ram and didn't actually do any damage. Unfortunately, like, you know, if you don't hit the actual frame itself, because it is like a hollow frame, if you don't hit the frame itself, it will not do any damage to the battering ram. Try that again. Beautiful. Okay, that was way easier than I thought. 2 hits. I think I got extremely lucky there. Usually it'll take you 3 to 4 hits. Now we've got to worry about those guys over there. The problem, of course, is that these fellas are going to try and come in this way. That's my last attempt. Yeah, shit. Okay, so there's nothing I can do to that siege tower. For this moment in time, the only thing I'm going to do is going to focus on these boys here. A few fire bombs. Yeah, beautiful. The most satisfying part of this game. So basically, my plan at the moment is a few fire bombs over here. Make it really, really hard for them to break in the gate, because they're literally just going to try and hack the gate in with their weapons, which takes forever, by the way. So if you, like, thin out their numbers, it's going to go an awful lot better. I don't want to hit the guys who are right in front of the gate, because my firebomb will do damage to the gate. Let's try it. Alright, I just got to pause for 2 seconds. Now, alright, I'm back. Just had to answer the door to a courier. Right, let's have a look around here. So, what do we have? Still a few boys here. I might just throw one last bomb, because honestly, there's not a lot of them left. No, I'm going to throw another one. Just one more. If they do break in that gate, I'll be really, really disappointed. As for the siege tower itself... Oh, shite. Okay, that was not the best throw, but anyways. Where's me horse? If me horse is still there, that'll make me life much easier. Feckin' bollocks. Okay, I hate when he does that. So, they are, of course, breaking in now. Unfortunately, you cannot run through this round tower and come out the other end. You literally have to go the long way around, which is really, really stupid. That tower is just a dead end there, so I'm going to try and run down here. You know, I wish I could just jump off the wall. Yeah, I can't. It just takes so bloody long. You know what I mean? So just run down here. Thankfully, no fall damage. I think in real life that would definitely hurt. Like, you got to consider that you're wearing a full thing of armor here. So let's just see if I can actually destroy that siege tower. It's right at the wall with no damage. It's at full health. They have a few fire bombs, but I don't think I can throw a... Let's throw at the men there. Just one. I can't get it far enough. Alright, so that means I literally have to taxi over these things and bring them all the way over. That's going to really slow things down. Okay, so I'm essentially just defending, depending on the militia to bring this stuff here. Oh, Jesus, they're running. Okay, this is my last firebomb from here, because they're going to take that one. My infantry and my archers get down here. I feel like half of them died. Why are... Did I not have 40 archers when I started this? How could they be dead? Oh, you're fucking... Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever done in my life. That's the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Oh my god. Okay, this will do a bit of damage to the siege tower. Jesus. If I can just prevent them from getting up here. So obviously somewhere on the walls, that's fine. If I can just prevent the rest of them from climbing up, that's all that matters to me. And they're literally going to be left with a single point of entry. This is rubbish. This is... I'm doing so little damage to that tower. Let's see what fire bombs we have left. We have a few. Thank fucking god. They are pouring up. Oh my god, shit. Get the infantry over here right now. Get the infantry over here right now. We have archers. We have archer reinforcements. Thank god. Okay. Archers all along there. Feck this. Alright, I probably won't be able to go back for another firebomb. There's just too many of them. Where is the health meter on that siege tower? No, fuck! Fuck, I didn't even realize he was there. Okay. No, leave me alone, you fucking prick. Oh, you fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's all our boys here, thank god. I don't know how much health he took off me. Alright, so keep throwing, keep throwing. I'm just... Oh, I hope to god. I do have throwing axes as well, hopefully. Oh, come on, we can definitely do it. Yeah, we got 4 rocks left. We can definitely do this. Okay, it might take another one. Another one. Here we go. No more Empire coming up here. Jesus, there's enough of them. Fuck's sake. Right, get out this axe. Get away from me, you pricks. Alright. Absolutely devastated here. I get these fellas in square formation. Lock the shite out of that gate, whatever you do. Look this way, and I didn't mean to say gate, I meant to say this staircase. We're blocking this staircase. This is beautiful, this is what I want to see. Have all the boys down here. I don't want archers on the ground shooting at my men. So have them here. They can't be attacked by archers. It's perfect. Shite. Okay, I have another idea. Take about 20. About 20 archers need to be placed around here. Point blank range. Really close up shooting. Perfect. Look at this. Now bring the rest of them. Make sure the rest of them come good and close. That's what I'm talking about now. If we just hold the line. If they actually want to stay here, then they can be my guest. Honest to God. Honest to God. Like, look at this. What are they even doing? Bring some of those archers over here. So some of these boys. You know what you can do? You know what you can do? Up here. Hopefully now they won't come here. I'd love to pick up. They're literally touching the firebombs. Okay, shit. This is a bit scary. Hit this fella in the back. That's what I'm talking about. More of these throwing axes. Perfect. So my archers will do a lovely job here. These heavily armored. Look at these fellas. Those are tier 6, tier 5 troops. Tier 6 elite. What do you call that? Elite Imperial cataphracts. Unbelievably tough troops here. Is that the banner man? Kill the man with the banner. Beautiful. They're pushing forward. Is that just because they're getting killed, or is it because they're getting through us? I don't think they're getting through. Lovely. This is what it's all about, like. So we can actually take a few more of these boys. Put them here. The most effective archers are going to be the ones shooting from here. Easily. As long as they don't... Like, this is a bit of an exploit. They can easily step from here to here, I think. But they're just not willing to do that. That's my last throwing axe. I'm going to hold on to my last throwing axe because I like to have the ability to zoom in. So, let me just see. I suppose I'll just... You know what? I'm going to go fighting. Like this. About time. Is any of their men... You're on our side, aren't you? Okay. That's good. Usually your defenders, by the way, will have unlimited ammo, so you don't need to worry about them running out of archers, running out of arrows. The archers will be absolutely fine. I can barely see what I'm doing through this bush here. Alright, keep going. Keep fucking going. This is it. We're actually gonna chew our way through their attack if they do this, you know, because I'm actually surprised that they're being so easy. It's kind of easy to exploit them a little bit here. I wonder, is there a way to kind of maybe get them in 3 lines, maybe? Something like that. Something like that, yeah. Even a 4th. If I could get them up here, they can't go on top of that thing. Okay. How are the archers doing here? There still is 22 of them. Lovely. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, it's firebomb time. Lovely, that's what I'm talking. Oh, fuck, I got killed. Shit. What am I fighting with here? Sword and shield. Alright, let's go. Oh, our infantry are actually quite weak at the moment. Okay, so let's get these boys up here, and I need them in a tiny square formation. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do this. There we go. Now, a tiny square formation, that's what we need. They were kind of doing the hollow square thing there. That's just not a good idea. Alright, boys, don't push. Are they in my command? Why are they charging? Ah, that's why they did that, okay. Tiny square, that is what I'm talking about. We're holding the bottom of this staircase, that's all we're doing. Lovely stuff. Hold on, let's just make sure I'm getting this right, so something like that. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Alright. Now here they come with a few of them fellas. I'm going to grab a bomb and just walk away. Oh, don't shoot me. Jesus Christ, do not shoot me. So essentially, I'm just going to hide here. I'm just going to let them stockpile up. I will literally just watch them, and I'm holding on to this bomb. Hopefully, geez, look, it's a real slow trickle of them now at the moment. That's actually really, really good. I'm very surprised. And you don't need to worry about the bushes. Yeah, he can see through the bush. Because he's just controlled by the computer. He'll have no issues. Archers. There's a big stockpile of boys here. What's going on? Oh, okay, that's the reinforcement infantry coming through. They're not under my control at all. They're the garrison troops. So let's see here. Once again, that square is gone a bit hollow on me. So you just want to make that square as small as possible. No, 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 no! I fucking did not try to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Bollocks. Okay, because it's the same button to put the troops down here. Jesus Christ. You're absolutely kidding me. Look at the pile of bodies we have here. Oh my god. Okay, we've done an incredible job killing Imperials here. This is incredible. We might actually get them to stay back. We'll pick up a bomb anyways. Watch them come up the staircase. Watch this now. Watch this. Just like... Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. I'm having I'm having a roller coaster of a battle today. This is just devastating. So, let's just see. There's no more of these... You're wasting your bombs. Look, you won't even kill anyone. Who are you fighting at? Firing at? They still have some men trying to break in the main gate. Thankfully, there's only 23, and they haven't even gotten through the first gate yet. So there is 2 gates for them to get through. Shit. Okay, I better pull back here. Archers hopefully will do a good job. What is this? Okay, you know what? Pull these archers out of here. They're getting obstructed. Let's try and put them into a more useful spot like that. There we go. Much better. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got enough troops here, and besides that, we're just holding the gate. The garrison's archers are actually helping us. They're actually doing what I would want them to do. The garrison's infantry had just ran ahead, got themselves all killed. But this beautiful defensive point is really useful. I mean, it's a little bit of an exploit because, look, I mean, I'm sure that I've defended here before, where they just managed to just push through and go all the way. What's going on? I thought that there was some garrison archers here. Okay, I'm clearly wrong, but look, this is a better angle anyways, you know, have all the archers firing from here. This is not such a good angle, honestly. They've got all their shields held up, so what's the point? Let's go up here. Yeah, I'm just going to swing that sword a few times. Okay, I keep missing the stairs. Honest to God. There isn't too many of them left. I'm tempted to just get in here and just start brawling. Look at this. They're getting ripped to shreds. We got so many archers in good positions. Okay, shit. Right, well, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I actually have about 1% of me health left, so... yeah, the one thing I love and hate about Bannerlord is just the realism of the fighting. There's just no mercy. There's just no mercy at all. Like, I mean, you're gonna die pretty easily. Especially when, you know, you've got the difficulty set up to the highest. Honestly, I think we can just watch them come in from now. So how much is left? There's about 100 infantry down there altogether. Then another... Oh, this is a group of 30 that's already up here. Okay. I would like to hold them down at the ladders where they're coming in, but we can't push them back. I don't really have the strength to push them back. I don't think. Maybe I do. Maybe we'd be okay at pushing them back, I don't know. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get them when they're at their most vulnerable. So I've only got 11 infantry. This is very, very bad. Our garrison just retreated. Okay, no. Look, I have got 11 infantry here. I can't push. So I'd like to push them, let's say, to this point. And of course, they'd be stupid and actually come down the stairs and fight me. They wouldn't bypass me up on the wall. Eventually we could. If we had a good, like, 30 infantry, I would try it. 30 infantry, 40 archers... Ideally, you still want more, and you could push them down here, then push them all the way there. If we can hold them at the ladders, obviously I don't want my men too exposed up on the wall, but, you know, it could actually still be a very good defensive position. I'll just make do what we have here. I think it's perfectly fine. I think the time has come in this siege where I'm going to consider speeding things up a little bit. Before I do that, though, I've got 9 infantry. I'm just going to come down here, and I'm just going to fight with them for a bit. We are seeing a couple of recruits coming in, Imperial Tier 1 recruits. That's a very good sign. It means we're coming down to their weakest troops. They still probably have... Oh no, they've got a tiny section of their army left, so we're very much endgame in this battle. I'm delighted that I was able to actually hold them at a choke point. The only issue is, of course, there is... What's the situation up there? We got 6 garrison infantry up there. If they do break in, it's only 18 infantry that's going to break in the gate. But you... Oh, yeah. Yeah. They could break in the gate. And that's going to change this entire siege around, if I'm brutally honest with you. That's going to change absolutely everything. I'm not seeing any more reinforcements coming in, so I think I'm on my own last line of reinforcements. They definitely still have more troops than us. They still have Imperial elite cataphracts at this stage, though, so it's a mishmash of troops at the moment. They're not finished with their strong troops, and you got to understand that very little fighting has happened up there. So with those 100 and something troops, there's going to be a lot of tier 5s and 6s up there. If they break in at all, yeah, we're not defending that. We're not defending that at all. So, oh, would you look at this? A bit of cam. Let me just see the situation here. I'll just run over here because at some point we can't defend two places at once. My force is way too small. It seems that this is the last of them. If the icon is gone, that means that's the last. They're now turning their attention up there, I think. Just get this fella to... Took things a bit too far there. Alright, so, run away. Alright. So I think, yeah, okay, did an icon move down here or what's going on? I don't know. Yeah, this is the icon here. 56 is actually these boys. If we defeat these 56 men, we can then try and turn our attention to that place back there. Shit, they have archers. Shit, they brought archers up on the wall. Okay. We have to hide behind this roof. We cannot have fellas up on top of the roof like that. They're going to get killed. I don't know how these two boys aren't dead already. Why aren't you coming back? Okay, they're a different group. Okay, something like this. That's what I want. And get the second group to be just a bit back a bit more. If we get them over here, and I can't really look around there properly. There we go. That'll do. How many? Oh Jesus, we are. Yeah, we're really getting low now with the troops now. Jesus Christ, and they're just piling down on top of us. Okay, this is rough. This is very, very rough. It's actually getting to the point now where I'm not really sure if we're going to get through here. We are assisted by garrison, actually. It's not just 7 of my own infantry. Shit. Okay. Very scary stuff, I can't lie. Okay, so that is a couple of garrison troops that are going to get themselves killed. The time might come. The time might be here. I think that we can turn our attention... Shit! You're kidding me. It's over. We can... Oh my god. We can't defend this. No. No, they broke in the gate. The gate gave way. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're absolutely finished. Oh my god, it's been a beautiful siege. Oh, we've lost Syronea, for the love of God. Okay. What a bloody disaster. This was... Shit. Oh my god. Am I stuck on the wall? I'm stuck on the wall. They might as well just kill me. Just... God. I can't even get a space to swing this weapon. Come on. God damn it. Unbelievable. That was incredible. We killed 1,000 men before we went down. That's pretty impressive, to be honest with you. That is very impressive. Apparently there's still 77 troops. How does that work? How have we lost? We got 77 troops. Oh no, sorry, we have 0. They have 77 troops. Okay, we killed 1,000 of them. They're down to their last 77 men. That was an incredibly close siege. Wow, that was incredibly close. So what that literally tells me is, if we had just, honestly, so I think this last battle is going to be in the keep, but I'm actually thinking I'm going to jump over in the RTS mod. I think they're down to their last 77 men. Like, I mean, there's not much of them left. And sure, we only have, 31 men. Like, honestly, I'm going to command this with the RTS mod. So let's just see. So this is possibly a battle in the keep. It's in the... Okay, why does everything look a bit... Sorry, I'm used to controlling things with the controller, but let's just see. I'm going to use my computer controls here. We're defending on the walls. Now, I've got no ability to control the actual troops. Is everything sped up, is it? We can... Oh no, shite. Right, so let's look here again. Alright, so that's everyone there. I guess see, the problem is they won't use the firebombs. Do I have any troop that I can control? No, there's no one I can control. Literally just a few firebombs and, like, we'll win this battle. You know what I mean? They're going to try and fight those fellas in melee. Oh, such a shame. Alright, come on, it's time to speed this thing up. So let's just speed up and up. They're making a singular attack here. Oh my god, it's all death. That's disgraceful. We could have defended this, you know, if only I was able to play. Oh, what a shame. Beautiful close siege. Beautiful close siege. The final stand was disgraceful. Or the last stand. That was just... Okay. What a shame. Now, literally, we just got to wait around it. So those are the two armies, the skeletons of armies. The reason they still have so many troops is because most of them are wounded. The captives are they have no more use for me. We've made peace with the Southern Empire. Well, what a strange, bizarre version of events here, like. Funny, it's kind of a shame because I love going to war with the Empire, so I hate that. We've made peace with Sturgia as well. We're at war with the Nords. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end on that there today. That was a very dramatic siege. Really a shame that we lost. It was so close. If I did that siege all over again, I'm confident I could definitely win it. But Syronea is a nightmare of a place to defend, so that's that. Alright, so we'll see you next time. I'll come back in the next episode with my... whatever the next big battle is going to be. I guess we'll have to head up towards the Nords. We'll do a few siege defenses anyways, and I'll see what else is happening. Alright, good luck, and give us a subscribe, give us a like, and I'll see you next time.